Time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, October 19th, 2016. Got on! Good morning to you all. This lovely Wednesday morning, October 19th, 2016. Here are your news alerts. Stop right at 8:30 on this. Wednesday morning is Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump is beginning closing arguments that they will square off for the final presidential debate Wednesday in Las Vegas. Near Mosul, Iraq, the Iraqi armored division is closing in on the outskirts of Mosul after sweeping Fat enemy controlled land in the past 48 hours. Liberated communities village by a village, the division commander told CNN on Wednesday. Morgan Stanley said his quarter earnings rose 57%, beating an expectation at the smallest and the biggest Wall Street firm. Benefited from a trade rebound that has helped the country's largest banks. Faculty at California University of Pennsylvania sent along 33 the re-entrance at the university early this morning in Washington County. Manila, Philippines. The Philippine police banned remnant protesters leaving several bodies in an entire U.S. rally turned violent Wednesday at the American Embassy in Manila. It's like those finals. Weeks of the senior year, every ritual, mundane, and major occurs with a deep whiff of dust out to let's start. Saudi Arabia draws $6 million demand for the first international bond. Beijing, Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has a business message of visited Beijing this week. Has ended in China in a public relations event just 3 months after Beijing suffered humiliating defeat at the International Tribunal. Manila, thousands of people were evacuated from coastal lowland areas in and over the Philippines Wednesday as up for this base for this arrival of Super Typhoon Emma, which is back to wind and gusts of 196 miles an hour. An 8-hour humanitarian phase declared by Western level during in which Moscow has told fighters that Philippines the besieged rebel district has begun. In NYAD, Sergeant Bailey shot a 12-6-6-year-old woman who charged him with a baseball bat at the box. A bomber on Tuesday evening leading the officer to be placed in modified duty. The report that found that 16 states law enforcement officials prepared to face a suspect of photos of driver's license or IDs without a warrant. Stop preventing your deaths, said Santa at Fort Underwater Cave. These experienced divers ignored it. Washington, the FBI rescued the winner exploited children in Westmore to join adults who were becoming an annual international trip to target sex traffickers. In old news, Elena Martinez checked out in the Memorial Hospital in Alabama Sunday for a bad stomach and ended up with a baby. Learning for the first time she had been 8 months pregnant from the drugs who had helped to give her birth. Matt Manny said she had bad gas, and she wanted to no idea. Elena of Norton, 23, had never experienced typical symptoms of pregnancy, no more than sickness, weight gain, or the absence of menstrual cycle. In 8 months, she never felt any movement, and even newly checked up with a private doctor without it that she could be pregnant. But Sunday afternoon, after training study because of what she thought was severe COVID, she welcomed and checked the safety of life at 75 pounds. Playville, the Lions Captain 1 in 10 will have trouble in helping needy people and give it to the civic cause with now that's the most popular form of fundraising event on Plainville Street. Brockton, Massachusetts authorities have rescued after a 14-year-old boy riding basketball was struck and killed by a car. Brockton happened just before 7 p.m. on Tuesday at Bay Street. The Plymouth District Attorney Office on Wednesday identified the teenagers. Mario Didal, he was pronounced dead at the scene. Revere, Massachusetts, Mario. Large bombing reported in the Revere have said no one will propose killing all in the city. Seoul, South Korea, the head of the South Korean retail giant latte when the country led to family control conglomerates was denied on Wednesday at tax evasion, embezzlement, and the criminal charges the latest. High-profile corruption. Offered Greg Soldier 368 by the deputy publisher of the Times. Starbucks Corporation will have more than double the number located by China by 2021. And Christian Kevin better look at the chief executive officer Howard Schultz says even it could be a bigger market in the U.S. The chain of 5,000 stores. Delta Airlines gave it the first look at it a long way. They new crew uniforms of more than 60,000 workers. Tuesday during a fashion show brought out by the company's hometown of Atlanta. Looking Sweden, a Danish naval company has been into time manufacturers mine disposal of charged since have been acquired by some of Sweden. Ottawa, the federal U.S. and Canadian government said they worked together to test factory candidates on the ways to cut emissions from coal-fired plants. Paris, French energy company ENGIE said it was moving on efforts to promote nuclear and natural gas as an alternative resource in maritime shippers. Canterbury, Australia, the energy market should improve opening in the next year. Also, it signed to be also in Baron and Manton, Marisware company BHP Bolton said. Also, Norway, in response to the conduction by environmental groups, the Norwegian group said there was no granted of support to the face of October. And now look at the stock now, up 75 for the war for today, 161.94, SP 5 trade with 39.60, up 13%, and Nasdaq up 44.1 at 5,2.384. So he's welcome launch to the U.S. Russian Space Station crew in orbit. The Shirley Lander, part of the European Russian ExoMars 2016 mission, is scheduled to turn March to service at this morning at 10:48 a.m. K-Bar from the United States helps solve ministries or Europe's largest band. One memo that brought European ambassador around front of protected reserves once more widely in the continent. Washington. U.S. health officials outlined Tuesday out today plan to divide up $1.1 billion of funds appointed to divide. Congress advised the Zika virus could have paid $44.25 billion away first remark from the fund allocated ever. Hackett Elementary School students same nearly 50%. Student by meaning the professor Princeton in the malls. Federal health officials said Tuesday. But Holden AG written after that FDA and put this immuno-oncology drug test ready for the initial indication. Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump has proposed an institution to turn blue out of members of Congress about a multi-power package he will say will clean American politics. And as his foreign policy ideas vessel to reach one of the ideological level. Kenosha, Wisconsin, Governor Scott Walker said for Tuesday the support for former presidential nominee Donald Trump has changed. Despite it released in 2005, video in which New York millionaire posted about forcing himself on women. Peter Children's time is 8:37 on this Wednesday morning, and it's time now for support. The Not girls soccer team will have a game at 9 against Millsboro. The volleyball team will have a game against Ashcockers. Soccer 3:30, volleyball 6:30. Slumman comes looking at Shutter Dunes that shortstop Astro Russell made an adjustment to become more relaxed with his heads, and is set up manager to draw out and change the lineup, dropping Rizzo to 3rd and 4th, and Russell 5th to 7th while Everly dropping Myers from 6th to 5th up. Cubs fall today. Dodgers 6-0 to trail the series 2 games 1. ESPN, FC's, Jim Asala, assistant Buckers are approaching the upcoming UCL clash versus Manchester Healthy, Atlanta Messi, Manchester City, defender, Pablo Zavada, believes that team performances are central to beat Barcelona. Eddie Lacy made the last setting with a pair of hurdles that just pulled locked out, but back to the new season without good reason. He's missed several reasons, a big Ben now. With the Jets defense taking the all ball away, where Arizona was content with their short passes coming by the grab game. 1 touch to 11 pace, 2 14-play marathons. Peter Children's time is 8:38 on this Wednesday morning, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Baby! Let's not even imitate when the subway system is looking at on the commuter rail. Railway train 587, 720, 60 miles up at 50, 20 minutes late between stop station and premium due to later around the equipment, and on the ferries they are looking good. Alright, how is my ways of New England on this? Wednesday morning, 95 the southbound side is back to Bridgeport down to Greenwich. Merritt Parkway westbound side is back to Bridgeport down to Greenwich. 84 westbound side is back to Newtown to Debris. And Waterbury stretches 84 eastbound is back to West Hartford down to Hartford, Connecticut. 91 on the northbound side is back to from Middletown to the 84 Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side is back to Winslow all the way to Interstate 84. Mass Market. It's looking good from Stockbridge all the way up to Westboro. 91 on the northbound side, it's slow from 372 where it's Springfield. 391 on the northbound side back up to Chicopee, Holyoke. 91 on the northbound side back to the Northampton. 91 southbound is back to the Greenfield stretch. 91 on the northbound side back towards Battleboro, Vermont. Out in central Massachusetts, 299 in eastbound side, back to Main south to Route 9 in Worcester, 146 to the northbound side, back to just before 290 in Worcester, 190 on the northbound side, back to Route 140 in West Boylston. 95 on the northbound side, it is back to Greenwich, Greenwich all the way at the work, 95 on the southbound side, back to work stretch, 95 on the southbound side, back to Protect Down of Providence, 185 on the westbound side, back to Seacock, down to downtown Providence, 146 to the southbound side, it is back to Brand North Smithfield, 99 northbound side back 126 to 132 in Lincoln, Woonsocket. 295 southbound side back to Johnson down to Crescent. 495 on the northbound side back to Milford all the way out to Massachusetts back. 495 to southbound side back to Hudson all the way at the Barber. 290 eastbound side back to the Barber. Mass back interchange. Mass back slow from Framingham all the way out to the Logan Airport of Boston. Here, Mass back to the westbound side back to Logan Airport of Boston all the way out to South Boston. 95 is southbound side, it is slow around. 295 in Attleboro. 295 southbound side back after 95 in Attleboro. 140 to the northbound side back around Route 18 in New Bedford. 195 is southbound side back up west to 140 in New Bedford. 95 the northbound side is backed up from Quay Street is shared all the way to Route 128 Kenton. 24 the northbound side is backed up from 24 Rock all the way to Route 128 Kenton. Route 3 the northbound side is backed up from 228 out in Rockland all the way to Bridgeview Split. 124 is backed up from 24 Kenton all the way to Bridgeview Split. 120 at the northbound side it is backed up from 1 the northbound all the way here to Route 20 Waltham. 7 is best for both is about the Bridgeview Split all the way to the best pack. 93 on the southbound. 93 on the northbound side is back to the best pack in Boston all the way at the second bridge. Route 128 southbound side is backed up from Reading all the way to Waltham. 93 the southbound side is backed up from Wilmington all the way to the second bridge Boston. Route 1 the southbound side is backed up from Revere all the way out to the Chelsea end. 7 tunnels, Salt Count tunnels looking good. Route 2 westbound side it is backed up, Lexington all the way at Route 128. Route 2 eastbound side is backed up from Belmont all the way to Cambridge. Route 3 southbound side it is backed up 495 in Lowland on the Billerica and the Nippers Skinner around Route 128 in Burlington. 495 on the southbound side it is back to Lawrence all the way at the Lowell. 495 on the northbound side it is back to Chelsea on Lowell. 93 on the northbound side back to before 145 on the Lawrence. Every turnpike southbound side is back to Bryan Merrimack. 93 southbound side back to 293 up in Manchester, New Hampshire. And 101 in the eastbound side is back to just around Route 95 on in Spotted turnpike is southbound side back to the Newington stretch. 93 the northbound side is backed up around 89 in Concord, New Hampshire. Falmouth westbound side backed up to 295 out in Portland, Maine. And on the nominees, 899 on the westbound side of back around the Schenectady around New York State 3. New York State 3 is back to Gilliland on Interstate 87. Peter Childers High, 842 on this. Wednesday morning, and it's time now for a weather report. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Today, French travel for 9 a.m. watts. Buses classified for mid-morning. The Greenwich clear high at 82 degrees. West wind about 8 miles an hour. Tonight, most clouds go out 48 degrees. Calm becoming the north at 5 miles an hour. For Thursday, sun shines at 2 p.m. But test come at 65 degrees. East wind about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Chance range to 20%. Thursday night, chance of showers. Most clouds go about 53 degrees. And east wind about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Come every minute. Chance range to 50%. New opens about less than 10 minutes possible. Friday, rain 169 degrees. Sun face about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Chance range is 8%. Friday night, rain light maybe before 11 p.m. Most skies about 49 degrees. Just make sure 7%. Saturday, so you park out about 59 about 34 degrees. Sunday, most sunny park out about 55 about 36 degrees. But Monday, most sunny park out about 50 about 33 degrees. And for Tuesday, most skies go about 50 degrees. Currently, the north near it's clear skies, and we have a temperature of 64 degrees. When you get ready to get 9 apps, and that's me for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, October 19th, 2016. Peter Saver. Good morning and goodbye. Good day.